Good evening and welcome to Diablo 3. My name's Robert and I'll be your host for part 2 of season 3 of my hardcore Monster 10 playthrough. It's been a while, so let's get to it, shall we? Currently, my wizard is level 5. Just having basic weapons. The dagger does 6 damage and has plus 2 experience, but that's the only magic item I currently have. So let's resume play, shall we? Seems like I'm starting over again. It's a little strange, but alright. This is, I think, the third time I've had to restart this area with this character, but okay, so I'm back. I'll be cutting out the little problem I had there. It seems like monster power sometimes can um, quit, which is kind of sad. But yeah, very strange. So we seem to be back at the beginning again, but yeah, there's monster powers now back up. So we shouldn't have any more problems. Hopefully that's the last time we have any of those weird. What seems to have happened was the monster power was switched off for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but here's Captain Rumsfeld.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her. Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't have a big thing until we try them back. They keep coming.
Okay, here's the more interesting section. Okay, why is...
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gate. We'll find Leah.
I was trying to use Frost Nova, but it wasn't quite working out. I'm not sure why. But anyway. If just so you guys understand, at 5 o'clock the game will go unresponsive because they're going to be doing basic upkeep every Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. This happens. So that's why I'm trying to start my video now rather than later. Okay. Well, I have some money, so might as well buy some potions.
Welcome to the slot cafe. Bring me whatever treasures you have no use for. I'll give you a bit of coin to save up for your casket.
Yeah, I just walked into a room for the hell of it.
Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. Came back here to rally the militia.
Watch out! The road is turning!
So the oh, okay. She just bolted. Not much
The dead will
different, but
unless something is done.
I will make certain that doesn't happen. Your town is safe.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
okay then. Sorry again for the game kind of starting out a little slow because I had to restart everything, but we should be getting back into the swing of things shortly.
What can I do to help you? Thanks for the warm.
Well, I had.
They're attacking the barricades!
These are always quite a handful. I guess they kept on attacking Rumsfeld, so that's why I wasn't hit quite as hard as I probably could have been. That's a good thing. Sorry for the lag. It seems to be quite high today. I have a feeling it might be because of the update that's going on today. They might be starting at other servers, or I don't know. But right now it seems to be a little wonky, but not too bad. Yeah, so here's my magic dagger I had. The rest is just basic clothing. Oh, here we go. Musty Cellar. I think this was the one where they had a unique or champions running around. Maybe not. So far, so good. No problems. But I have a feeling I remember this. That there was a... Maybe not. Okay then, so just the regular group, no champions or anything too exciting. Which, really at level 5, I don't mind. Okay then. Well, that went flying. These Cool Fiends are evil little buggers. Especially at the low levels, they definitely do a lot of damage. Sure is a lot of them. Okay, the rest seems to be... Of
While
course.
exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, came upon most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievable. As I was searching for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
So far the monster power seems to be, well, it's back, so there's no problem there. Definitely I'm a little bit, like, I should be further up in the game, like I'm behind because I had to restart it basically. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any other problems. Always so many of those little... These ones, the ones that like come apart and then they keep attacking you. It's always quite.
They started to eat us while we slept. They are everywhere. Run! Save yourself!
I remember that from second season, I believe, is when I talked to this guy before, and the guy started coming up and everything. Yes. That's one thing I really wish they would stop, is that my inventory is perfectly fine the way it is, but it always keeps on saying you're empty, empty, empty. It's because I don't have one yet of that kind. Oh well. I once did get in there from a friend was able to give me the open it up on an open server.
The attacks, at least for now.
Usually when you hit the scarecrow, it causes quite a bit of damage, but oh well.
Your knowledge increases.
Always a good thing. Now then, let's get charge blasts, which increases about 60. Okay, not bad. Now let's check out the dank cellar. Ah,
Where's all the treasure?
wow, this guy, he shows up quite a bit actually. Actually, I'm gonna kill this one so I don't have to worry about him.
Still there.
And dead. I am very happy because that's kind of almost like every season I've played of this, well, 3 seasons so far, I found this little quill fiend. It's kind of like I'm destined to always fight him. Let's see here. There should be some nice inventory, hopefully. Nice boots, but less armor. I'd rather have the armor, really. Oh, what the? Oh, wretched mother. Now the bow does do a little bit more damage, but I'll just keep that for now. Well, that one's a nice one. Hopefully I find a shield soon.
Oh, this Diablo himself once walked this place.
Just wait for the arcane to fill up, and there we go. $50, not so bad. Come on. Nice. A lot of bows. Yeesh. 11.9. Okay, I have to basically put that on now. Because the damage is double, so that's great. 2 experience, but less armor. I'd rather have the armor. Oh, buckler. 8. Let's keep the thing for now. I can use Tristram. I want to see if Leah's changed her. Nope, not yet.
It's a shame that heart runs so.
Okay, room's
Thank you for
filled.
your help. But could you?
Nor should she.
Actually, let's talk to Hagrid, shall we? Level 6. Perfect. Hopefully it does a little bit more than 11.9. Very nice. And buckler. So salvage that.
I've got found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Now, yeah, they're useless. Don't have gloves yet. So this one a little better, but I like this one has vitality. Sounds good. Let's get Kane's book.
Come, let us
You'll
search.
need to open.
Now, first of all, I'm going to finish off the rest of this area. Definitely a lot more damage dealing, that's good.
Ogden and his wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that the troubles are over. I am still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade, but they seem to be getting stronger.
Well, that's a few of them. Okay, that's Tristram for you.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Decker.
What about your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when the Istral fell to the demons.
So, currently we are doing well. We're going through definitely the magic wand definitely is helping out. And here's the first boss battle of the game.
Hidden sewer. Follow me.
I think there was more to your mother than you
she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Need more time.
Oh. There we go. Sure, why not? So let's see what I got out of that. Yeah. Useless. Well,
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will search the cathedral. Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before he can.
whoa. Okay, and here comes the cathedral. Or at least it will be in a second. Oh, okay, mass grave. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. You'll always notice when you're going to a new area because suddenly the frame rate dies down to like half the
And
amount.
This is Tristram Cathedral. The falling star is somewhere inside.
Here we go. Yeah, sure, why not?
This must be where the star fell. Its crater is tinged with some strange magic.
I'm really getting annoyed by this frame rate. I don't know why it's quite so bad. Oh, we have a helper. Oh. Ooh, that wasn't good. I wonder if during the first season of my playthrough, one of these characters was running around helping me for a couple minutes, and I wonder if that was kind of it expected to die, but then I caught the character in time, or I don't know.
The grotesques may
We'll see. Definitely, the monsters are more powerful than they were above ground, which is always happens in these kind of games. Dungeons are always more harder than the fields. Okay,
some foul new disease.
new bats, new bats. One thing I really don't like about how they made this was that usually the chains are behind the creatures, so that by the time you kill the creatures, then it's like what's the point of pulling the lever? But I guess that's just how it goes. Getting close to level 7, which is good. Wow, a lot of stuff here, all good. Black Denim.
I'm Black Dannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Nice. Always good to try to grab, okay, now. Oh, somehow I killed one of those grotesques with a frost ring, but I don't know how I did it because it doesn't do any damage. It just freezes everybody, which is very annoying. But oh well. They've already been, like I took out the chandelier there, that's why they're a little easier to take out than usual. Okay. One thing I noticed is that all of the armor holds here, almost every single time, that it's always damaged armor. It's never like, it's never good. It's always damaged. So like, it's almost like, what's the point of even picking it up if it's just going to be useless, right? But oh well. That is a lot of enemies. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there we go. So, yep. Awesome. Oh, nice. Whoa. Okay. So let's check the map. So yeah, I'll go into the center area after I've taken out the. Oh. Okay, we have a goblin. Well, that was useless. Oh well. There we go.
Thought we could keep the dead trapped here.
Chin Shrine. Okay. Those evil things. Okay, so that is Leoric's Passage. Okay, let's check the rest of the area first, because that's what I always do. Because definitely, if one thing I've noticed about playing this is you really need to be always keeping up with your level, so that you're always slightly overpowered, because, well, the enemies are slightly overpowered, so you kind of have to do it. Wow.
I don't have enough arcane power.
One good thing about Ray of Frost, it keeps them away from you.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone was the king here, and whispered dark and evil magics into me, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
I don't know if I've talked about it in any of my previous... okay, there we go. But in Act 3, when you're at the barbarian area, they ask for help from Westmarch, and Westmarch says, "Oh, I don't have any problems, sorry," and they just leave them. Which you really wonder, like, I could almost see a Diablo first one of the game. We have champions, nightmarish, and fast ones too. Wow. Now, if only they would actually just die. They're freaking powerful little buggers.
Need more time.
Okay, there's one.
Need more
Can't
arcane
actually
power.
see it, but it's there. I'd rather kill the other one first. There we go. 50, 18, there we go. And yeah, there. It's been about a week or so since I've played this game, so I'm kind of still getting back into the hang of things. But, not too bad, not too bad.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I was actually expecting at least some monsters around there. Okay, so map still has that one area. Oh. Okay, that one's empty. Let's see what's in the middle here. Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Your grave awaits.
Not bad. always good to try to use the grotesque's little explosion bomb to take out any creatures that are in or around, but other than that, there you go. Anything over here? Nope. Except very painful looking way to die. So that's, yep. Okay then. Off to see Deckard Cain once again. Quite the little journey to get here. And here we go. Yeah, I don't need to see it again. Here we go. Now we just have to deal with this one. I was expecting him to be a little faster, but
I didn't think I could get any better.
not even one hit. Strange. Okay.
Thank you. It is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old map. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Now, if I remember correctly, there are some creatures around here that if you, no, not this time. Let's talk to, let's see if Leah has her notebook. Still no. Strange.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks.
Our time is
Not
please, Uncle.
the skeleton key lock. The key. Leah.
Okay, now I know for a fact that this one should switch back, but I'm sure it's going to be number 3. Number 2 is I believe you have to basically go in here before you talk to Leah to get part 1.
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
If you talk to Leah first, you'd be get the thing that's saying, "Oh, I have to go to get things fixed, whatever," and then you talk to Leah, and then the journal would then say something along the lines of, "I've just talked to this whoever it is." Like if you're the wizard, then I've seen a wizard, blah blah blah. Definitely strange to say the least, but a little frustrating because actually once in a while I actually want to get all those the journal entries that you can find. Like there's quite a few. Like look at them all. Anyway. It's 5. I should be able to get some items here. Boots would be nice. Oh well. Good enough. So it is 4:08. It's been about 40 minutes or so since I've started, so that's a good wrapping up point. I've talked to Leah, and now um, I will be going to talk to Hagrid, the artisan, for part 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment below, and have a good day. I'll see you soon.